Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the AirBedz Truck Bed Air Mattress. So if you're out in the wilds, on a camping trip or anywhere really, where laying down in your truck bed comfortably can be a priority, maybe you're truck bed camping and you've got a truck bed temp, or you've got a camper shell with an awning attachment over it, or you're just going to sleep out under the stars or just lay comfortably for a night watching fireworks or something like that, this is going to be a fantastic option for you to be able to do all of that comfortably. Now this truck bed air mattress is going to come with a 1,000-pound capacity to it, so more than enough for a couple of people to lay down in it very comfortably. Plenty of room for 2 adults. It goes sidewall to sidewall in the truck bed. There's very little gapping, and you even have some cushion going up over the wheel wells. So it's really going to have total coverage. You won't have to worry about rolling over and contacting something nasty during the night. And using the tailgate extension is going to be an enormous help as well. This is going to allow you to really be able to stretch out and use every space of your truck bed. So this portion of our air mattress, the main portion, is going to be 60 inches long. So more than enough to fill up that 5-foot truck bed. And the tailgate portion is 20 inches long, giving us a total of 80 inches of bed space. And with me being 5'8", 6'2" on my dating profile, that's more than enough room to lay down comfortably and be able to get a really good night's sleep. Now, this air mattress is going to come with some pretty cool accessories as well, and it only takes minutes to set up. So follow along and we'll show you how this works. So let's take a look at exactly what comes with it. So we're going to get our main section of the air mattress here. This is going to fit your 5 to 5'5" 5-inch truck bed. It's going to work well and curve right over your wheel wells, and even have some air mattress on top of those wheel wells, allowing you to use the entire bed space. There is also a tailgate portion of the mattress, so you can get just a little bit more of that stretch of room. So get it closer to a 6.5 foot mattress, and get this pumped up as well, giving you just an even bigger area to sleep comfortably on. We're going to have a battery here that is going to go into our integrated pump, and this is going to come with a charge cord. It's a USB charge cord, so you can plug that in right here on the side, and then plug this into the charge block for your cell phone. If you have a 12-volt adapter for your car, you can plug it in there, although I would say there are some different rules to charging it when you use the 12 volt, so pay attention to that in your instructions. But generally, if you're just using a wall plug, your initial use, you should charge the battery for about 10 to 12 hours to get it fully charged before you initially use it. And this is going to go into the internal pump here in the mattress, and we'll be showing you that in just a moment. The other thing it's going to come with is a patch kit. So if at any point you ever puncture it or scrape it up, do any kind of damage where it's losing air, you do have a kit here to help patch it up and help it last that much longer for you. And it's also going to have a small portable auxiliary pump. Now, this is going to be the pump that's going to be used for the tailgate if you want to, but it also comes with several attachments so that anything that you might have around the campground that can use pumping up of any air, you'll be able to do that really easily. Maybe you're hitting the river, or there's a lake or something like that where you're at, and you got some inflatables you want to blow up. These are going to be perfect for something like that. And this is also going to have a USB charger that comes with it. And that is going to port right here under this rubber cap, and you'll be able to plug it in and get it charged up as well. So this is not only a auxiliary pump, it also doubles up as a light. If this top button here, if you double click that, you're going to end up with a nice little light, and there is a little loop attachment so you can hang it up. Just keep things visible in those dark twilight hours if you need to get set up at that point. And there's going to be a couple of different modes for it. You can get kind of an amber and white mix there if you need to soften the light a little bit. And it also comes with an SOS signal. If you're going to need help in an emergency, you'll be able to turn this on and help signal to anybody nearby. And there are 2 different ports on this. The inflation port is here on the side, and it's got a deflation port so that it can help you break down the mattress a lot sooner. So we're going to go ahead and plug this into the inflation port, This is going to be the portion that will fit into the tailgate portion of the mattress, but we're not going to be blowing that up yet. We're going to concentrate on getting the main mattress blown up on the truck bed. So let's talk a little bit about the integrated air pump. So it is going to have an inflate feature where you would turn the knob up to do that, and it's got a deflate feature if we turn it downward just like so. And that's really just going to help setup go a lot quicker for us, and it'll turn off from that middle position there. Our battery is going to go into this port right here, so we're going to go ahead and open up that door. We're going to take our battery. Now our battery is going to go in with the caution instructions facing upward. You could tell by where the connections are inside the housing and on the battery. So we're going to go ahead and slide that in, lock it into place, close it back up, and let's see how long it takes to get it inflated. So we've been inflating it for about 5 minutes now. Everything is feeling kind of stiff along the sides, which is usually where I check on air mattresses and AirBedz, is kind of these fringe things. Once those start getting a bit stiff, I know that we've got a pretty good inflation on it. And as you can see, fit-wise, it's going really well. It's going, sidewall to sidewall as far as our truck bed goes. It's really got no gaps or anything, or too much around the edges, a little bit here, but we don't expect it to be flush. It is going to be a pretty universal fit when it comes to those 5 foot to 5 foot 5 inch truck beds. And we're just going to move it up a little bit into the bulkhead there. And yeah, side to side movement, there really isn't any. There's not a whole lot of slipping around or anything like that either. So I'd say this is fitting really, really well. And while we're taking a look at everything along here, we can see our auxiliary port right there. We do have the ability to fill up our air mattress without using the included pump if you really wanted to, or if for some reason down the line, maybe you forgot to charge your battery and you need to use this for a backup. So the first thing that we want to do when it comes to our tailgate here is we're going to make our attachments up here at the foot of the main mattress. Now we've got these 2 knobs here, and these are just going to slide in and latch over. So with our attachments solidly in place, we're going to go ahead and take the black portion of our plug, make sure that we get a good snug fit in there with that. That's going to help keep air inside this portion of the mattress after we remove the pump. But for now, we're going to go ahead and plug this portion in of the pump. We're going to double click the top button. That's going to activate our air pump. And we'll see how long it takes for this to fill up. Now it doesn't attach in like solidly, so you're probably going to want to hold it in place while you do this. But I wouldn't expect this to last more than just a few minutes. It's been about only 1.5 minutes. I'm going to click that top button again, turn off my pump, and at this point, because we put that black plug in, we don't have any air escaping, and we could go ahead and plug it up, and we should be ready to get a nice night's rest with this. So total inflation time, main portion of the mattress took approximately 5 minutes. Bottom portion took approximately 90 seconds. So in 6.5 minutes or less, you could be ready for a great night's sleep. Now when it's time to break down camp, we got a couple options when it comes to deflating our tailgate portion here. One, we can just move our nozzle from the inflation port to the deflation port on the top, put that in, and go ahead and get that coming out. The other option we've got would be just to simply unplug the entire thing and press down on it a little bit and get that air out of there as well. Once we've got our tailgate portion deflated, we'll go ahead over here to our pump and twist that to the down position. And we'll let that deflate as well. So when it's all said and done, we're all done with the deflating. Now that took really kind of a fraction of the time that it took to inflate. So setup and takedown of this air mattress is very, very easy. And once we've got everything deflated, we could go ahead and detach the bottom portion, our tailgate portion at this point. It's just going to make for easier packing if we do. You might be tempted to leave it attached if you're always using it, but it does make it for easier, more compact way to pack it up when we're all said and done. And when it's time to pack up camp, everything folds up really nicely into this included storage bag. But if you've got any questions about this AirBedz truck bed air mattress and you'd like us to answer them for you, or if you've used it before and you've got some experience to share, please leave those in the comments below. Those questions and experiences can help other neighbors just like you determine if this air mattress is right for them. Once again, this is Curt with eTrailer. Thanks for stopping by.